Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and talk about interest rates today, to be specific, interest rate stack. This is the screen that we actually look at that I'm about to show you when we're ready to quote interest rates, when we're ready to lock the interest rate. It's a question I get asked quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and switch screens now. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. Just keep in mind, this is just a hypothetical situation. I've made these numbers up. They will not apply to you directly. However, it's just going to give you an idea of what those rate stacks look like when we're quoting off of those. So stay tuned. I'll take you guys now to the other side. All right, guys. So we're back. As promised, this is your interest rate stack. We're going to go ahead and keep it very simple. There's a total of 4 columns here. All the way to the left, the first column is the interest rate. The second column are the points. 1 point is the equivalent of 1%. This is always based off the loan amount. We're using a loan amount of $300,000 here as a reference. 1 point or 1% of $300,000 is $3,000. Your third column is the credit and cost column. And your final column is the P&I column, short for principal and interest. Keep in mind, this does not include property taxes, homeowners insurance, or homeowners association fees. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and have you draw your attention to that middle row, which is the third row, with an interest rate of 6.500%. This is what's called your no cost or at par rate. And as you can see, there are no points or costs or credits associated to that rate. So if you pick that rate, you would have a monthly mortgage payment of $1,896. Usually at this point, somebody will come along and say, well, my friend or a family member has gotten a lower rate. Can you help me out? Yes, we can. So the next step below that would be a rate of 6.375%. But as you can see, there's prepaid interest associated to that of 0.5 point or 0.5%, which is equivalent to $1,500 of cost that you would have to pay at closing. Now, as you can see, this would drop your monthly mortgage payments by $24. That's a little blue number all the way to the right. And that would give you a mortgage payment of $1,872. A good loan officer at that point will sit down with you and make sure that you paying $1,500 upfront makes sense, because we would want to know how many months or years is it going to take you to recuperate this $1,500 if you're only saving $24 a month. Now, the opposite can be true, where somebody comes to us and they're short on funds for their down payment or closing costs. And they will usually ask us, hey, is there a way you can give us some lender credits? Yes, we can, if you're willing to accept a higher rate. So in this case, if you're willing to go up from a 6.5% all the way up to a 6.625%, you would get a lender credit of 0.75% or points, which is the equivalent of $2,250. Now, this would increase your monthly mortgage payments all the way up to $1,921, which is an increase of $25 that you can see all the way to the right with that little blue number. And again, for most people, they're able to come up with that extra $25 per month, but not everybody's going to have that extra $2,250 laying around. And if that helps for you to close that home, then so be it. So folks, again, it's all about transparency. This is what we do here. If you have any other questions or concerns, give us a call or text today, 832-859-4144.